Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
I'll just say this right now. WWE, be happy you're not following the $50 pay-per-view model anymore. Just be a little bit grateful that you're not following that anymore, or you don't have to follow that anymore. Because if you did, a lot of people would have been absolutely pissed about this show. And not in the good way, where, oh my god, the heel got away with it, I want to see him get his ass beat. They would have felt like this was a waste of my time, screw this company. This show was not good. I barely thought it was passable. Even that, I feel like I'm being generous when I say it was passable. The only reason why I'm not completely crapping on this show was because it was short. It was, what, barely over 2 hours. So it's kind of hard for me to give it too hard of a grade when it didn't really go that long. So I don't know what to say.
I don't like Tonight PPV because it is boring and stupid. I told you so about Edge will against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Why you want Edge against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania?
Because of what we got tonight. Because this was the alternative. The Miz. The Miz is the alternative. We could have gotten Drew versus Edge, and then Roman versus Owens, Bryan, or Cesaro.
Greetings from Jacksonville, Florida, home of AEW.
What's up, man? Thank you for the donation. We could have gotten any of those matches, and it would have been so much better. But since we gave Edge to Roman, which is gonna be great, now we're stuck with crap when it comes to Drew. And that was the one thing I was trying to avoid. Because if you would have done Edge versus Drew,
Hey Alyx, I honestly wanted to see The Miz with the title, but I think it's a latte. Not now in 2017.
Too little too late with The Miz. Yes, I agree. The time to put the belt on him, I'll even give you 2008, maybe 2009, maybe. I'll be generous and give you 2009. 2021, yeah, it's way too late. And we'll get into The Miz in just a second, but yeah, I didn't like the show. At the same time, I shouldn't have expected much. I already went in thinking it was going to be I kind of thought it was going to be a dud. I didn't think any title changes was going to happen. I didn't think much was going to change. And then a lot changed. And the stuff that changed was kind of ridiculous.
Why you don't want Bobby Lashley against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania?
I don't think I said that, though. I never said I didn't want that match. And how do you know we're getting that match when Miz is the champion? Okay, I'm getting annoyed now. I'm getting really annoyed. Because, again, it's nothing to do with you, Sam, but it's what fans do a lot that really get on my nerves. And I love y'all. Thank you for making me a part of your day. Really. I appreciate you for choosing me for your chamber review. And Switch Ass is coming in right now.
Miz is probably lose tomorrow night or at Fastlane.
No, he's going to WrestleMania with it. At this point, no, he's going to WrestleMania with it. I can promise you that right now. Guys, again, I don't hate y'all. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day, but it just gets to a point where I get annoyed that we fans defend crap. We do it way too much. I understand why we do it, because we have to justify to ourselves why we continue watching this, but this isn't fun. This is crap. This is dumb. It is. Miz being WWE Champion in 2021, 10 years later, almost 10 years later, he won the first title in 2011, but no, sir. No, sir. Can we not? Can we? But I hear it already in the comments. It's gonna be a short title reign. Really? I don't think it is. I think Miz is going. I at least think he's getting past WrestleMania. He'll most likely drop it at Backlash. But I have no interest, none whatsoever, in a Miz Championship run, no matter how short it is. I'm not feeling it. But we'll get to Miz in just a second. For real, let me get on with the rest of this podcast. I might have to pause Super Chat soon because I see y'all continuing to donate. Let's get the intro out the way. Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is my very short Elimination Chamber 2021 review. I will break down all the matches, all the results, and just give you my thoughts on everything that happened. You are free to give me your thoughts in the live chat or the comment section. Feel free to donate at any point in time to get your donation and your thoughts played live on the air. Let's pay some bills before we get to some shout outs, and then we get to the review. So if this is the first time you're watching me, welcome to the show. I hope you like what I have to say. If you do, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell.
Preach, stop defending WWE 'cause you're attached to it after years of watching. It's not good anymore.
I'm seeing a lot of people donating right now, so to tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I think I might have to pause Super Chats for just a second. I'm gonna let one more Super Chat play, and I'm gonna pause it and let the rest of it play for shout outs. A lot of people have opinions.
LOL WWE, your new WWE champion got slapped by Bad Bunny 5 minutes earlier. Nice face to run the place.
For real. And again, we'll get to that. I promise you, I have a lot to say about Miz, but I'm trying not to say too much because I want to wait. But okay, right now, Super Chats are going to be paused. We'll get to y'all during the shout outs. I need to get this intro out the way, and then I got to get to this review. So, hang tight. I'll turn Super Chats back on in just a second. I see you. I see a lot of you have a lot to say. You'll get your floor in just a second. Let me get this out. So, as I was saying, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you a Deluxe Man old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, or get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt. But don't forget to get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America t-shirt made by It's J Knox and my boy Fire Star Heart. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Also give me a follow on Instagram. Donate, as you've seen, using Super Chat, Patreon, and by the way, speaking of Patreon, couple shout outs. I just apparently updated the list. The list is growing, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting more patrons every day. Thank you to Sophia Signs, Sam Peeboon, Aaron Alexi, Jimmy Anderson, the Super Chat Champion, nicknamed Mai, and JP1996. Thank you to everyone for your donations. After a while, I might not be able to shout out everyone's name because it would be too big. So, if you want to be a part of my Patreon, you can just join today with a simple amount of $5. You get access to reactions, not just reactions to wrestling, but non-wrestling reactions like reviews to WandaVision or perhaps the Mortal Kombat trailer. That is all on my Patreon. Also, you can request videos using my Patreon. You can request a review or a reaction. Perhaps you want to request a topic. That is also accessible through my Patreon. The link to that is down below in the description box. If that's something you want to do it today. Also, email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries or just to say hi. Also, one last thing before I get to the shout-outs. A lot of people have been asking me about my my well-being ever since the Texas storm, snowvid. We calling it snowvid because it's snowing during COVID. Anyway, snowvid 2021. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. I was one of the fortunate ones. I was able to survive the craziness. I went about 72 hours without electricity, so that was hell. But again, there are people right now who still have no electricity, who still have no food, who still have no water. Matter of fact, I got a message from somebody on Twitter. I told him I would shout him out. I think his name is, again, I think it is Chess. But yeah, he sent me a story about, you know, struggling, living in his car and all that kind of stuff. And I told him I would shout him out. I can't do much for him. Maybe one of you can look into it. I'm just gonna read his story just to kind of give you an idea of what he went through. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull his story up so we can read it together to kind of give you an idea of how bad it is, how bad it was down here in Texas, and you guys can understand that this is not something to scoff at. Not everybody suffers the same. Everybody has their own struggles. So his name is Chess. Again, just somebody who was suffering for what happened. I had 5 interviews this past week, and I'm waiting for a response to see if I will be hired. But I need $800 by Monday in order to save my belongings. I live in my car from time to time and sometimes get a hotel when I can. I already asked people I know for help, and no one can help me. If you can shout me out or retweet this, please have them donate as much as they can. So, he's not the only one. I've gotten many people asking me to help out, and it's sad because there's not much I can do but this. Letting people know that people are struggling. So, I mean, do what y'all can. Be more sympathetic to people in this time of need. This is not something to play around with. This is not something to mock people for or put them down for. Although some of you in the North states, are probably able to handle this. People down here in the South have never been through this before. This is not something to mess with people about. Be sympathetic, show a little bit of heart, and if you're able to help in whatever kind of way, do so. Money, you don't have to do money, you can do food. If you're able to help people travel, that's cool. AOC, Beta O'Rourke, everybody that's helped raise money for Texas, I am grateful. Thank you so much. And hopefully things will get better as time goes by. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to get that out the way. All right, shout outs. Who here? Let's talk about people who are here in the live chat. Oh, by the way, thank you to the moderators. Firestar Heart, Ultra Shadow 97, Godzilla Hawk. Thank y'all for being here. They help make this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Now, I don't think I see the super chats coming in, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest of the super chats during the shout outs here, and then I'm gonna pause it again, and then we'll get back to them in the middle of the review. So here we go.
Pros Mrs. WWE Champion Tears of Joy Cons Bobby Lashley doesn't work for free. Also, I agree this show was bad.
Yeah, I was generous with my grade because it was short. If it was longer, it definitely would have gotten a very, very low grade from me. It wasn't a good show. It really wasn't a good show at all. I don't think it was.
I rely on you to watch this trash so I don't.
I watch it so you don't have to. That's my motto here. I make things interesting. I put myself through suffering. so then you can come watch me get updated and stay somewhat connected to what's going on, and perhaps save your sanity and your fandom at the same time.
I hope Braun tears Miz arms off.
Oh, we're assuming Bryan even gets close to the Miz. I don't even know what's getting ready to happen anymore. This is ridiculous. Just out of this world insanity. We got a lot more super chats than I thought. My goodness. Hey, have fun. Go crazy with it at this point. I'm gonna let y'all have all the floor that you want. Because not much else I can say that you guys aren't ready to say.
Rolling on the floor laughing, I was suspicious when Kevin Dunn hit us with a close-up of Drew's face, then Bobby attacked Drew, then I came to play hit. I actually popped.
Well, hey, at least someone enjoyed it. I'm sorry. You know, I'm probably not going to like my review or my thoughts on it, but it's just how it is. I'm just going to tell you how I feel. And then we're gonna leave it at that. Then you guys have your time. All right, let's get some shout outs now. Thank you for the following. Thank you for the following joining the super chat, excuse me, the live chat. All right, just gonna name some names. There's a lot of people in here. Slasher Khan, Michael McBride, the Elite Squad, Sam 3. There can only be one. Ray the comedian, Joseph Winters, Christopher. I saw what you did there, Chris. Suffer. All right. Mansley. Wait, is it Mansley Madman? Mansley okay. Mansleaky Madman, or is it Men's like Madman? I don't even know how you say your name anymore, dude. Thank you for being here. Holy Moly Donut Shop, True Fighter 901. Let's see here. Nicholas Gerard, Elias Ademi, Mod Up Next, or whatever. Michelle Super chats, man. Alright.
I'm assuming Miz will drop to Lashley. It'll be Miz and Morrison versus Priest and Bunny. Sheamus versus Drew, then Bobby versus maybe Lesnar for the belt at Mania. Either way, don't get the login.
Man, you know what? I don't even know what they're doing anymore, so I'm not even trying to figure it out. Let's not play around with this. Chess moves. Darnell 16 player. Jesus Christ, that was loud as hell. Y'all heard that? God dang. He's speeding through that highway to the danger zone. Jesus Christ, that song was appropriate. TLB the Fly Guy, QJC, Diego Perez, who you saw donate, Emiliano Brito, Jordan Perdomo. Let's do two more. There's a lot of people here. Wrestling with Webby, and last but not least, show some love to Dunkin' Donuts. Coffee is really good. Okay, so we have something donut shop, and then Dunkin' Donuts is really good. Apparently, a lot of people like Dunkin' Donuts, apparently. Maybe that's the same person with the same account. It's a different account. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just get to the show. Are we cool? Let's get to it, because there's a lot to talk about. All right? So, Super Chats are going to stay on for just a little bit long, but we're going to go ahead and knock this out, because, yeah, this was not a good show. It really wasn't. It just, it reaffirmed exactly what I was afraid of. I know a lot of people were very excited when Edge and Roman got announced, and that was my biggest problem with that match. It wasn't the match itself. I know Roman and Edge is going to be an excellent program. That's going to be an excellent match. But what about everything else? What about everything else? Now we're just getting out of hand.
Kenny Omega versus Miz at Revolution?
Alright guys, let's calm down with these ridiculous super chats. You know you're not gonna get that match. And I don't... Let's not play around with that. That's not funny at all. Alright, yeah, alright, let's pause super chats for right now, because y'all crazy. What was I talking about? Right, listen, I understand Edge and Roman is a match people want, but the whole reason of me choosing Edge and Drew wasn't because I thought the match would be better. I'm gonna be honest with you, Edge versus Roman or Edge versus Drew, the match is not gonna be all that great. It'll be good, but it's not gonna be great. It's all about the storytelling, it's all about the hype, it's all about the build. I don't really expect Roman and Edge to have that great of a match, if I'm gonna be honest with you. They might surprise me and give me a great match, but I don't really see it being all that great. I'm just being honest with you. But the hype is gonna be masterful. It's gonna be amazing. The promos, Heyman and Edge, oh my goodness. They're gonna kill it. That said, you could have done the exact same thing with Edge and Drew. But here's the other side of that coin. Now that we've given Edge to Roman, we've given Drew literally nothing to work with. And so now, they gave him the Miz. Is this what you wanted to see, guys? Because if Edge would have chose Drew, we would have gotten Roman versus, go down the list. Kevin Owens again, would have made sense. Roman versus Bryan, because they set that up very well. They could have easily used what they did tonight to set up the match at WrestleMania. Easily. Roman versus Cesaro. Cesaro has never gotten the title shot. You could have easily set up that match. You could have even done Jay versus Roman. There's so many things you could have done. The options were there. You could have done Nakamura versus Roman. Bro, like, you had options with Roman. But Drew had nothing. And he still has nothing. So they had to manifest something absolutely terrible out of the dark recesses of their anatomy. And it's garbage. So now my hype for WrestleMania dropped. I'm not excited for... My excitement for Mania has actually bottomed out. As much as I'm excited for Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, and yeah, Edge versus Roman, we got nothing else. What else do we have? So, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do for this WWE title. It's clear that they had no direction, they have no plans, they had nothing for it. And it shows. It's clear that they have nothing for it. Damn. Again, I'm gonna get y'all to WrestleMania. I'm gonna do the Raw afterwards and maybe the Smackdown afterwards, but after this, I'm definitely, I need a break from WWE. I'm gonna just review NXT or AEW or something, or just do my own kind of thing, because this is out of hand. This is getting ridiculous. It is. I'm sorry. I don't understand why anybody...
I know why WWE want Edge against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, because they want put both of them do interview at Entertainment Tonight, and TMZ live to talk about their match at WrestleMania.
You couldn't do that with Drew? What's wrong with Drew being on TMZ and Entertainment? Okay, yeah. Again, we're defending it. We're finding ways to defend the booking, and it's not working at all. Matter of fact, it just makes everybody look worse. Can we stop defending stuff that's crap? That's all I'm asking, guys. Fans, I understand that we have to deal with a lot. We have to like the taste of shit. We gotta get used to the taste of shit. I understand that's where we are right now, and I'm not gonna give you a hard time. I promise you, I'm not gonna give you a hard time for choosing to do that. That said, the only thing I ask is that we call shit out when it's shit. Okay? Let's just call it like it is. Miz cashing in on Drew McIntyre is a horrible decision. Period. Why is that? Let's get to my review so we can talk about it. Okay. Apparently John Morrison won some pre-show match to replace Keith Lee. Yeah, let's address that quickly. So Keith Lee was taken out of his U.S. title opportunity. Why? Because he was injured, I think. They said he was injured or something. Whatever the case, he couldn't make it. He didn't even show up tonight. So they just replaced him with John Morrison after he won a match. Then Lacey Evans was supposed to fight Asuka, and they just scrapped that match because Lacey Evans is pregnant. No explanation whatsoever. They just canceled it. Okay. Didn't even bother to just replace Lacey Evans with Charlotte. But alright. Sure. Lacey Evans is pregnant, and then they just took Asuka off the pay-per-view. And just replaced, I guess they just replaced the match with a women's tag team title match. Which was not good at all, matter of fact. But alright, whatever the case. Keith Lee is out, Lacey Evans is out, and it really did hurt the card. I think those two omissions alone just took a lot out of the card, and that says a lot when those two omissions was a lot to hurt the show. Smackdown Elimination Chamber match. Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Baron Corbin, and Sami Zayn. The winner goes on to fight Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Match was good. Fast pace. No real issues with it altogether. If I could just skip ahead to the winner in the match. Although, let me just say this. I thought Cesaro looked excellent. I thought Cesaro looked really well. And going into the match, he was the favorite to win. Like, betting odds said Cesaro was the favorite to win. So I was thinking, oh wow, they're going to give Cesaro an opportunity here. And then I guess at the last second they changed their mind. Or they just never was going to give it to him at all. I mean, Jey Uso pinned Cesaro, so that says a lot. And instead they gave it to Bryan, which was my prediction. I said, well, if they're going to have whoever wins go on to fight Roman and lose, the best person to do that with is Bryan. And Bryan did exactly that. Bryan ended up winning the chamber. Good chamber match altogether. Not a lot of like groundbreaking, oh my god spots. It was just a good match. Honestly, we could have had this exact same good match without the chamber. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was fine. I didn't have any issue with it. Not much to really talk about, unfortunately. But then Bryan would go on to fight Roman Reigns for the championship. And within, I think it was a minute and 30 seconds. So 90 seconds altogether, he lost. I mean, when you go from a chamber match to fighting Roman Reigns, it makes sense for him to get his ass kicked. I do like that he countered the spear initially into the label lock or the yes lock. But then Roman just broke his arm and then beat the living shit out of him. And then made him pass out to the guillotine. Which, you know what, I will respect. I will respect that because it protects Bryan. And easily sets up a championship match at Fastlane. So nothing to complain about whatsoever. At all. And then we have Edge come out, spear Roman, and then tell him, I'm fighting you at WrestleMania. Cool. Sounds good to me. Again, I don't hate Roman versus Edge. I think people get this misconception that I hate the match. That's not the problem. The match is gonna be at least, okay, at most, good. I know that for sure. I'm not expecting too much out of this match between Roman and Edge. I don't really know what their chemistry is. Not yet. But everyone's expecting something amazing. I'm gonna hold off. Just a little bit. Again, I think the hype is gonna be awesome, but I don't think the match is gonna deliver. I don't see it delivering. I'm sorry. I just had that mindset in my head where it's like, yeah, the hype will be great, but then it's not gonna live up when it comes to the match. So whatever. It is what it is. Roman's gonna beat Edge. And he's gonna, I guess, help establish him as a main event player. If Edge can do it, sounds good to me. And we set up Bryan versus Roman for Fastlane. So really, there's really nothing to complain about. I mean, Cesaro, again, the whole Cesaro situation, it's, what do I say? What do I say at this point? I'm at least glad that they didn't do the whole, we're going to give him a shot but not have him win. at least have that story, at least have that caveat on the side when it comes to Cesaro. All right, he's never had a title shot, a world title match. So whenever he does get a title match, then there's a story of, all right, now that he's finally got the title shot, is he going to win the title? That's something to consider. That's something to think about. You know what I mean?
I respect what you're saying.
Well, thank you for respecting what I say. And thank you for everyone donating, by the way. I don't want people to think that because I have a different opinion, that doesn't mean I don't respect yours. You can come up here and just, you know, donate, say what you want to say. This is the safe space. You can have your floor. You can really do what you want to, say what you want to say. Not do what you want to do, but say what you want to say here. Aaron, no chill. Aaron don't give a damn.
Thanks for resigning, Cesaro. You still get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Willy Wonka. I love that really Willy Wonka reference. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. You win a prize for that. Well, moving on. Nothing else to say. We'll talk about Edge and Roman as we get closer to WrestleMania, and of course Bryan versus Roman when we get closer to Fastlane. All right, so let's get to the next match. So this was supposed to be Keith Lee, Lashley, and Matt Riddle, but as I said, Keith Lee, big guy on the right. Yeah, he's It's unfortunate that big guy had to get hurt. And so he lost his opportunity that I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you, he was supposed to win this match. I'm almost certain Keith was going to win this match, but he got hurt. So they replaced him with John Morrison. And then, you know, there was some cool spots in there with Morrison and Riddle doing some high-flying stuff. And then they made our boy Bobby Lashley look like a monster, which I love. I'm loving it. So I won't say it's a terrible match. I'll even say it was solid. But Matt Riddle won the U.S. title. I have an issue with that. What is that issue? It's just the fact that you bitched him out. You bitched him out for months. You made him look like a joke. He couldn't win a fucking match to save his life. And then you gave him the title. I don't understand WWE sometimes. Like, for real, the whole point is you give them wins, you establish a record, you establish a streak, you let people know, okay, he's picking up victories, he's becoming a star, he's becoming someone to keep an eye on, and then you have him win the title. Not lose. Okay, you're a freaking loser, you're a dork, you're a geek. Okay, here's the title. Like, but I guess I can't complain, right? Because this is the part where the internet gets on my ass, where they're just like, well, don't you love Matt Riddle? Don't you want him to be champion? Don't you want... And this is what WWE does. WWE knows exactly what the hell they're doing. What they do is they give all of these talent that we like the TV time, but then they bitch them out, they make them look like chumps, and then when they are absolutely nothing, then they give them a championship. And then now we're supposed to be happy. Here's a bone, here's a title. See, we give him a title. Doesn't that matter? And then the people who are simps, oh yeah, oh my god, it's awesome. Matt Riddle's over. Matt Riddle's amazing. Oh my god, he's a star now. He's not a star. Okay, you can like Matt Riddle. You can sit there behind your TV screen and say that he's one of the best performers on TV, and he is. I'm not taking anything away from Matt the performer, but the booking is terrible. Let's just acknowledge the facts. The booking of Matt Riddle sucks. It's awful. And now I'm supposed to think he's a legitimate champion? No, thank you. You buried him, and then you gave him a title. I don't even know what you do with him at this point. What do you do with Matt? Who's he gonna fight? That's the problem. He has no one to fight. I'm at the point now where, hell, give that U.S. title to Mustafa Ali. At least he's doing something. Have Kofi and Mustafa Ali fight for the U.S. title. Jesus, Lord have mercy. They just really know how to ruin people. They really do. Women's Tag Team titles. So, this was supposed to be, again, Lacey Evans versus Asuka. But they replaced this match with the Women's Tag Team titles. Let me see if I can find a picture of that real quickly. I should have a picture of Sasha and Bianca versus, what is it, Nia Mahal Jax and Shayna Baszler. By the way, is that my whole thing still in? Are people tired of that yet? Because I'm honestly kind of tired of it. I only say it because it's relevant, but I'm sick to death of it. Can we be done with it? Is it time to be done with it now? Is it, or are we still? Are we still doing the whole? Well, Nia Mahal. Because I'm pretty sure they ran that shit into the ground, but it is what it is. Okay, so here you go. Replaced it. Now it's Sasha, Bianca, Shayna, and Jax. All right. This match sucked. It was not good, and I can't even blame the women. I just think the booking just killed this show. The booking of this match made no sense. Why is Reginald? What is the deal with Reginald and Sasha? Or actually, he's apparently in love with Bianca too. So what are we doing with Reginald? Is this one of those things where he's like a Billy Kay? It's literally the same storyline as Billy Kay and the Riot Squad. Billy Kay wants to be a part of the Riot Squad. She's really trying to fit in with Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. She's really trying to fit in with them. But every time she's around, she's cursed. She makes them lose matches. And so you feel sorry for Billy Kay. And you get to a point where it's like, oh man, I really want this to work out. Now they've taken that storyline and giving it to Reginald. It's the same storyline. It's the same thing. But I don't give a shit about Reginald. What, because Carmella abuses him? I don't care. I don't, there's not enough to make me care. There isn't enough there. And it's creepy seeing Reginald go after Sasha like that. What the? It's creepy because, you wanna know why it's creepy? Because Sasha's married. And so is Bianca. They're both married. And we all know it. Oh my god. Yeah, that whole Reginald thing at the end was dumb. And this match did nothing for anybody. This was just a terrible match. This was bad. It was bad. It didn't hype Sasha versus Bianca. It didn't do anything for the tag team champs. It was just there. So, yeah, this was easily the worst match of the show. And I don't mind saying that, because it really was. It sucked. It was garbage. And it shouldn't have been garbage because of the people in it, but it was. Alright, and then the final, well, not the final match, the next match, excuse me, was the Raw Elimination Chamber match. We got Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Kofi Kingston. Look, again, you already know what my issue was with this match. The fact that they even had a match with former world champions, that already is an issue. We need to give some new folks some shine, for once. But you know what? At the same time, looking back on it, in hindsight, if they were to put Keith Lee in this match, it wouldn't have worked anyways because he got hurt. So they wouldn't have put him in the match anyways. Okay, well, oh my god, there's gotta be someone we can put in this match that's new. Like, do I have to? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, because I'm very curious to know what the Raw roster looks like. We're gonna look up the Raw roster really quickly. Let's go to WWE.com. Come with me. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this in just a second, because I gotta look this up.
Wrestling Twitter reaction to Riddle's win was not received well due to those allegations from the past. Then again, it's wrestling Twitter man shrugging medium dark skin tone.
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the rape allegations he got, or the sexual harassment allegations that he got. Look, I don't know what to say about that, because I'm hearing two different sides of the story.
Even though Cesaro is a former US champion, let's be honest, the up down down title is the best title he ever won. Give him the IC title at least.
Cesaro won the up. Wait a minute, Cesaro won the up down down title? I didn't even know he won that. Jesus, he won the tag team titles like multiple times, but that's about it. That's the sad part. I guess it's back to being a tag team specialist for Cesaro. I don't even know anymore. All right, here we go. This is the list of all the people on Raw. Okay, looking at it, Angel Garza would have been nice. Give him some shine. He doesn't really do much, but you could have really done something with him. Braun Strowman. How old is Braun Strowman? How old is Braun Strowman? He cannot be in his 40s. Braun Strowman age. Braun Strowman's 37. Okay. That's someone you could have put in there. Carlito, I guess he's still there. Man, I'll tell you what. Carlito, with the way he looks, you could have given him a title shot. Damian Priest, I know he just got there, but why the hell not? Might as well. Okay, Elias, no thank you. Okay, and then we kind of just... I guess we could have put John Morrison in there. He at least hasn't won the title yet. Bobby Lashley, that's one you could have put in there. Although, you know, he's US champ, so I don't know how you would make that work, but okay. But yeah, you could have easily put him in there. Again, Keith Lee would have been in there, but he got hurt, unfortunately, so we can't really say him. Rick, see, honestly, if they had really tried with them, Ricochet would have been a great competitor to be in that chamber. Mustafa Ali, another one. Mustafa Ali would have been great. If Shelton Benjamin could still go, absolutely. Where the hell is Titus O'Neil? At this point in time, let's go Titus. I'm not kidding you. At this point in time, the Raw roster is so fucking dull. I want me some Titus O'Neil. Look at Tucker Knight. What the hell? And yeah, Bray Wyatt. I missed him too, but he's doing a storyline right now. Look. Any of those options I just named you would have been so much better than most of the people in this match. Because when you look at this match, it's just like, yo, guys, is this really the best we can do? Really? And the match itself was dull. I'm not even going to try to hide from it. It was dull. I wasn't invested in it whatsoever. I was tuned out. I was just so tuned out from it. I was like, okay, guys, let's wrap this up. That's not made up, by the way. That is an actual yawn. I was bored of this. This bored me. This was not a good show. It was not whatsoever. And I guess we should go through the eliminations. Orton got eliminated first with no help from The Fiend. I would have at least thought, okay, The Fiend will, or at least Alexa or The Fiend would interfere and cost him the match. No, he just lost. And then he walked away. And then AJ's bodyguard broke his cell and he got in there early before his time, and they considered that legal. What the hell? That's stupid as hell. Yeah, and then it came down to Drew and Sheamus, and Drew just beat Sheamus. So, like, alright, are we done with Sheamus and Drew now? Like that? It's over? Because he just beat him. He just beat him. Like that. It's over. He beat him. And Sheamus was fresh. It wasn't even like he was in there forever. Jesus, Lord have mercy. He came out last, remember? We forget that Sheamus came out last. He was fresh, and he still lost. So, yeah, that chamber did nothing for anybody whatsoever. But, oh, wait, there's more. After the match, we had Bobby Lashley come out and attack Drew. As soon as Bobby Lashley hit the ring, I went, oh, okay. Guess who's coming out to cash in? And before you know it, I came to play! Miz hits the ring. Miz cashes in, pins McIntyre with the skull crushing finale, and we have rewound all the way back to 2011 because The Miz is once again your WWE champion. Let's just talk about it. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is dumb. Oh, well, you're just mad you didn't see it coming. No, that's the problem. I saw it coming. I saw it coming, and even though I saw it coming, it still was stupid. Who here believes Miz is a credible champion? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, you don't? Why is that? Why don't you believe Miz is a credible champion? Oh, let me help you there. Because Miz, for the last, it's gotta be since he won that briefcase. The Miz, since he won that briefcase, has literally lost every single match he's had. Literally every single match he's had. Even with Morrison. He has 0 victories. Not to mention he cashed in before and failed. And they just gave him the briefcase back just because. He just got the briefcase back. Now, we've completely, like Matt Riddle, we've completely buried him. We completely make him look like a joke. And then you give him the title. Like, what? What? I don't understand. I don't understand that logic. Why do you embarrass these wrestlers and then give them the belt? How is that making stars? Who does that? Why do you do that? Someone explain to me, please. Someone explain to me how that's making a star. How that makes this interest. Are people really that interested in The Miz as champion? And I see a lot of people in the live chat, well, come on. You know The Miz is a great worker. Guys, Miz had a great run as IC champion in 2016. I agree. I'll even give you 2018. I'll give you 2016 till about 2018. Yeah, he was a great worker. He was great. He was awesome, literally. And if Miz was to have won that title during that time, no complaints whatsoever. But ever since he got his ass kicked by Shane, the best in the world, Shane McMahon, he hasn't been the same. He's been a joke.
If they have Miz the belt in 2016 at his peak, he would have been a great champion. Instead, Miz gets slapped by Bad Bunny, then this happens.
He got embarrassed by Bad Bunny. He got bitched out by a celebrity. And then you gave him the title. What? I'm sorry. This is maybe this is me being out of touch. Maybe the reality is I am out of touch. I come from a different era. I grew up with the Hulk Hogan's and the Stone Cold Steve Austins. Lord.
Why did they rush Drew versus Sheamus if they were going to do Roman versus Edge? Also, as a long-time Miz fan, I can't lie, I was happy when he became champ. Okay, you can tell me why I am an idiot now, lol.
I'm not gonna call you an idiot. I'm not gonna give fans a hard time for being happy for someone. You can be happy for the performer, but can we at least admit the booking is terrible? Can we at least be honest about that? Because I'll be real with you. Yeah, like, there's a side of me that is happy for The Miz. As a performer, a man that was told he would never be anybody, would never be a star, would never be anything, it does feel kind of cool to see someone like that be champion. But this is not the way that I want Miz to win a championship. This is actually kind of bullshit, really. This is actually pretty bad. And it's a joke. It's a joke. It is. You can like the guy, but can we admit that this is terrible booking, please? That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for you guys to hate this or dislike it. You can have your own ways of liking it. You can say it sucks, say it's garbage, but also be like, look, I know it sucks, I know this is bad booking, but I'm a Miz fan, dude. I'm a Miz fan. You know, I am a big fan of someone that was told he would never be anybody, and then he became somebody. You know what? You can have that. But the fact that this man went months losing, loss after loss after loss, failing to cash in, getting his briefcase back for no damn reason, and then keep on losing, get his ass slapped by Bad Bunny, and now he wins the title. And this all could have been avoided. This whole thing could have been avoided if they had just given Edge Drew.
Yeah, the booking is crap.
Thank you. I'll take that. But no, thank you for your donation. But for real, like, this all could have been avoided if they would have just done Edge versus Drew. We didn't have to go through this. We could have had Miz find a different way to cash in that would have been at least somewhat credible or at least somewhat interesting. As soon as Roman got Edge, it was literally no one else except Miz. So there's your WrestleMania program. Your WrestleMania program is Miz versus Drew. Are you happy about that? Are you excited for that? Because that's what you're getting. Oh, but Bobby Lashley ain't winning shit. I'm letting you know that right now. Lashley ain't winning shit. He might fight Miz at Fastlane. He ain't winning the title at Fastlane. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Miz is going to carry that belt to WrestleMania. Sorry. It's not going to be good. It's I can guarantee you right now from what is tomorrow, the 22nd? From the 22nd of February until WrestleMania, or the Monday after WrestleMania when Miz loses the belt, you're gonna get some of the lowest ratings in Raw. If you thought the ratings were low before, oh, they're about to tank. The ratings are about to tank like a mofo, because ain't no one gonna watch The Miz in 2021 as WWE Champion. What the hell does he have to bring to that title at this point? He is nowhere near as good as he used to be. He is not The Miz from 2026. Sorry, realize that fact as well. Sorry. He's a joke. They've embarrassed him. They booked him like crap. And I can't even take him seriously. You already know. And here's the crazy part. We all know that this title reign is going to be short. Because I see people in the live chat, well, he's going to lose it to Drew anyways. So then why didn't we put anybody else in this spot? I saw someone in the live chat talk about they could have sold the briefcase to Bobby Lashley, which, by the way, not gonna lie, that's actually pretty dumb as well. That's not a good storyline to me. Why would you? I don't know if you can even do that. How would you sell the briefcase? I don't even know how you would make that happen. You would sell the briefcase. Sorry, I don't know about that, but as dumb as that is, the idea of Bobby Lashley being WWE Champion and him versus Drew at WrestleMania is so much better. That's a lot better than Miz versus Drew. So, hey, we might get Lashley. Listen, honestly, if you're going to have Lashley be champion, I guess you can have him beat Miz at Fastlane, but that's not going to happen. You know that, right? You know that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but that's not happening. Get used to Miz as your champ, and he'll probably fight Drew at WrestleMania. Sorry. And they'll probably make it a triple threat. Him, Sheamus, and Drew. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. This is terrible, man. Why couldn't we just get Edge and Drew? Just give me Edge and Drew. Alright, well, this is the alternative. We're here. We can't fix it now. We're stuck. We're stuck with it. Let's just get past this. Seriously. Jesus flipping Christ. I will say this. Edge and Roman better be absolutely... It better be a classic. That's all I'm gonna say. Edge and Roman better be delivering as well as their hype is gonna be. I know the hype is gonna be great, so their match better deliver. Cause you're gonna put me through Miz and Drew. You better compensate somewhere else. Terrible show. Goddamn, screw this show. Screw the show. I really did not like this show. I might have to change my grades after talking about it. I was nice and gave it a C plus. Excuse me, a C minus. Not even a C plus. A C minus. I might have to change that. Oh, dude.
Now imagine if they do Miz versus Bad Bunny for the belt. Tears of joy.
I'm sorry, where were we? Oh, right. Miz versus Bad Bunny. There's a reason.
Maurice for women's champion.
Kind of random as hell, but I guess because she's married to the Miz. Oh boy, who is the women's champ? Asuka? Well, Maurice is blind, so blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. Give it to her, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, the fact that he even said that just got me worried because knowing WWE, that actually might be a match. That's going too far. Now that's going too far. They're giving the WWE title to Bad Bunny. Now we're okay. Now we've hit David Arquette levels of bad. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Don't. I'm begging you. I am pleading with you. I'm on my knees right now. Don't do it. 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 Alright, guys, look. That was Chamber. I don't know what else I can say about this garbage. If you liked it, good for you. I'm happy that you enjoyed yourself, but I thought it was garbage. It was a terrible waste of time. And it actually killed my excitement for WrestleMania. Miz is WWE Champion. But I'm just one man's opinion. What do y'all think? Y'all have fun. Y'all go crazy in the live chat. What y'all got to say? What y'all got to say for this crappy show? Spinosaurus says, I was joking about Bad Bunny versus The Miz, but I can see them doing that. No, like, that's why I got up and walked away. You don't think they wouldn't do that? Bro, are you serious? Jesus Christ. Michael McBride, they should have kept the Money in the Bank on Otis. Seriously.
I didn't watch the show. Miz really won the championship. Vince really said to us, this world shall know pain.
He's cruel like that. And I saw someone in the live chat say, well, if you say Cesaro should have a title shot, why can't the Miz? Because Miz has already been champ. Wait, why did I even entertain that? I'm not gonna entertain that. Like, you know better than that. You know better than that. You know Miz is a champion, right? You know Miz is the champ. You already know that, right? He was already a champion before. Cesaro has never won a title. Not one title. And he hasn't even gotten a shot. We know this, right? Oh my goodness. Beef. WWE has hurt Drew. They should have just gone with Edge. What's wrong with that? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, man. A and B combos wrestling edition. It could have been better, but have a good night. Whoa. Okay, sorry. This is going too fast. Was that A and B combos? That was A and B combos. You guys are killing with these opinions in the live chat. Jesus Christ. Okay. Apparently, people were saying it could have been better, but it wasn't horrible. Quentin Gilbert, is Bad Bunny gonna fight the Miz at WrestleMania? Yeah, I'm praying it's not for the championship. That's my only issue. Why don't they do Drew versus Samoa Joe for the title? Well, Samoa Joe can't wrestle right now. He probably can, but they don't want to hurt. They don't want him to hurt himself. They're probably putting him on the same kind of injury-prone kind of list like they did with Daniel Bryan and Edge, where it's like, okay, he got hurt. Let's not, let's not get too crazy. Let's not get too crazy with him. So we'll see. Hopefully he gets better. Catherine, I hated this pay-per-view, and I'm a huge-ass Chamber fan. Well, goddamn, Catherine. There's so many ways that could be interpreted. But yeah, that's fine with you being a Chamber fan. A and B convos. Yeah, sorry, I had to rage quit for a second, y'all. I was done. I was done with that comment. I really was. Let's see here. One of the rumored WrestleMania matches is Miz and Morrison versus Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. Well, clearly that looks like that's going to be the WrestleMania match, but Miz is champion now, so now I'm thinking Bad Bunny versus champ. Miz, Jesus, help me. Help me. God, please don't make that happen. Okay. Let's see. Roman Reigns' title reign has been better than Drew's. Yeah, Roman Reigns' title reign has been better than Drew's title reign. I agree with that. Y'all, this like real talk, I'm having trouble keeping up with the live chat. I have to literally pause it because it's going crazy. All right. So the MW Network.
At this point I am convinced they are never going to give the belt to Cesaro. Or if they do, it will be a sympathy title run like they did with Kofi.
Yeah. Basically, it will be exactly that, a sympathy title run. That's what's sad about it. Okay, A&B combos. It could have been better, but we don't think it was awful. Okay. Yo, y'all have y'all opinions on that. I personally did not like it whatsoever. What's going to be the Raw Women's title match in Mania now that Lacey is pregnant? Oh, you already know what's happening at Mania. You already know who's getting that title match. Woo! You already know. You already know. Yeah, let's see here. Keith Lee is buried. Bask in his limited glory. Well, Keith Lee got hurt, so there's not much we can do about that. That's not WWE's fault that he got hurt. I don't think. Tony Lopez. Braun returns with Bray in a new mask. Man, I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell they're going to do after WrestleMania when it comes to The Fiend or anybody else. I don't know if the show's going to be good after Mania, y'all. I know.
Spear versus Spear trash.
Yeah, let's hope it's not that. Let's hope they're able to make it a little bit more elaborate with Edge and Roman, because I don't know anymore what they're going to do. Oh, man. Kofi run was the fans made until Lesnar squashed it on SmackDown. Yeah. I think that actually might have been one of the last few times fans just stopped, they stopped watching WWE because they got them invested in Kofi and then he lost in 8 seconds. That was horrible, y'all. That was me. That was just me. Why y'all get us invested in Kofi for him to lose in 8 seconds to Brock Lesnar? Assholes. Ultra Shell 97. There's a better chance of Demi Lovato coming to my house and giving me some head than Cesaro becoming a WWE champ. Well, what you're saying is if if Cesaro becomes WWE champ, you're getting head from Demi Lovato. See now I want Cesaro to win the title. Yeah, now I want him to win the title so my boy Ultra Shadow can get some head from Demi Lovato. That's what I want now. Some incentive for Cesaro to win the title there. Don't worry, the Miz will lose the title at Fastlane. Mark my words. I don't know anymore. I have a feeling he's going to WrestleMania with it, but we'll see. We'll see. Edge needs to change the Universal Championship to the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, we need to go ahead and drop that Universal title. It's garbage. The promoter sent out a notice that if fans are going to meet Aries, they can't wear masks. What? Austin Aries is basically saying if you meet him, he can't wear a mask. What the hell? Yeah, he can go kiss my ass with that one. Asshole. For real, for real. Alex, I think Edge should win against Roman so he can bring back the World Heavyweight Championship. I think you already told me that. Did I already read that? EC Chamber was all old dudes. Drew, 36-year-old. Jeff, 43. Yeah, in their 40s and late 30s, I know. And again, people are gonna... You can like the show. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you whatsoever that you can't like it. If you want to like it, you have every right to like it. But let's just call it like it is, guys. This show was not good. This was trash. And after talking about it, I'm gonna definitely change my grades to fit how bad this show was. This was not a good show. It really wasn't. But hey, you're free to give me your thoughts about it down below. Y'all have fun. How y'all like Miz being champion? Are you excited? Or do you give a shit whatsoever? Because you're probably not going to watch this anyways. So why? Why should you care? You're not going to be watching Raw. You're not going to be watching SmackDown. You're not going to be watching WrestleMania. You're just like, alright, well, I'm not watching anyway, so. Sorry, Alyx. That sucks for you. Thanks. Oh, I hate the Miz. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Screw this show. Thank you for watching. Give me your thoughts down below. Like the video, subscribe, or dislike, whatever you do. But thank you for making me a part of your day. As always, be sure to check out everything down below in the description box. Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, links to all of my social media. But I'll see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Or whenever I decide to do another review. I don't really know if I'm going to be doing a Raw review after this. Because this... We'll see. I'll be checking out Raw tomorrow. But if it sucks... I don't know if I can make it through it, but we'll see. Thank y'all for watching. See you guys next time right here in Alyx's World. Peace.